What's up everybody, thanks for coming back and tuning into another tutorial. So this video I titled Bronze Goddess, and not so much for what is done on like the skin or even the colors on the eyes, but just the overall feel of the whole photo shoot. So the hair we kept really natural, we kind of braided it then unbraided it so it can get some texture. But this look can be pretty much done for anyone, but I wanted to focus on women with deeper skin tones. I know a lot of women with deeper skin tones are uncomfortable with wearing eye makeup or wearing foundation because they just can't seem to get the right shades. So this pretty much shows you how your foundation should look. A lot of times, a lot of brands don't focus on deeper skin tones. I have found a few brands that have amazing deeper skin tones. Makeup Forever being one of them, Black Opal, which I have been using for years, M.A.C, and the foundation in particular in this video that I'm using is Match Master. I find the darker tones to be really accurate. Kevin Aquan has really great deeper tones, as well as Mayron, and I've also used Krylon before. Those brands, for example, give you a pretty good range into the deeper tones, so it shouldn't be that hard. When you are looking for foundations, depending on where you live, try never to buy online. You're never going to be able to find your color unless you go in a store and actually try it on. I always suggest that you wear something where your body is kind of visible, and take a foundation and just kind of swatch it on your jawline and see how it looks in regards to the neck. Take maybe 3 or 4 foundation colors and see which one really matches. The thing with women of deeper skin tones is a lot of times you're darker on the outside of the face and then more lighter on the inside. Of course, I'm not expecting you to buy 2 different foundations. However, I would advise, if you were to match the darker part of your face, have a concealer that's more matching the tones underneath the eyes or in the center of the face, so that way it doesn't look like a mask and you bring out your natural highlights. In regards to your body, I mean, it's up to you. If you're going to be wearing shirts that are, more down, you might want to blend the foundation down onto the neck and onto the décolleté. It doesn't have to be a liquid foundation. It can be a powder, it can be a bronzer. It's really up to you. It's all trial and error. Another great word of suggestion: get good lighting. If you're going to be wearing makeup, make sure that you have really good lighting, so that way it looks good in the house as well as outside. I definitely always advise to step out of your bathroom if you're in your bathroom with yellow light. If you're doing your makeup in the morning, go near a window and hold a hand mirror next to a window and see what it is that your foundation is doing. Is it oxidizing? Or your powders turning colors? So this way your matches will always be true. But this look is very simple and again can be worn on anyone. The color is a little bit more vibrant because I am working on a model with a deeper skin tone. The camera unfortunately cut off when I highlighted on top of the cheeks with the, I believe, the Lorac Tantalizer bronzer, which is one of my favorites, and it skipped the part where I was doing blush, but everybody knows how to do blush, so I don't think that was such a big issue. But really pay attention to how the foundation is built up, how I'm selecting colors, how I'm blending colors, looking at the highlights and lowlights in the skin and really kind of replicating that to get a flawless match. And when you guys see this picture, the picture is just immaculate. We were going through the images and it was just so many to choose from this. But I hope you guys enjoy and take notes, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Hope you guys enjoy. So we already have our model's skin prepped and moisturized, so I'm just applying foundation. So this is the Match Master foundation, and I'm mixing a number 9 with a number 10, just to kind of really perfect her skin and to not make the lighter areas of her face look darker and to not make the darker areas of her face look ashy. I'm also taking into consideration that her neck is shown, and I see some unevenness in the neck, so we want to even that out and help to match that to the face. So now for some extra coverage, I'm using a Pro Longwear concealer in a shade a little bit lighter than her complexion, but I'm focusing on bringing out the highlights as well as concealing. So now we can start to shape out the brows. So I didn't want to use a pencil, so I'm using a brow gel with an angled brush. So the same way you would use a brow pencil, I'm going to use this gel. Short little strokes to really define and sculpt the brow, and not too heavy of a hand, very lightly. So now I'm using a little bit of the black Opal cream stick foundation as a brow highlight, and to kind of hide some of the loose hairs that are underneath her brows. So now with an eyeshadow brush that doesn't have anything on it, I want to blend out the edges. So when I highlight brows, I don't like the concealer to be visible. I just like the brow to look more sculpted and defined, and to really bring light and attention to the bone and the shape that we've created on the brow. So now I'm going to use a little bit of a loose powder underneath the eye to set the concealer, as well as along the jawline. So in this process, a lot of people know this as cooking, when you just let the powder sit and you continue the rest of the makeup. So now with the cream eyeshadow, I want to start to define and bring out the eye shape. So this is a metallic-y gold color, and I'm just applying this with my finger, but really concentrating the color in the center of the eye.
Damn.
And now adding another layer for more intensity.
Yeah.
So now with a clean eyeshadow brush, I want to blend out the edges.
Yeah.
And now with the warmer tone eyeshadow, we can start to define the crease. Now with the eye makeup finished, I can wipe away the loose powder we had under our model's eye. It'll set the concealer, but it'll also reinforce the highlight. So now I want to use a full coverage foundation powder. I'm going to set everything. So now we can start to work on the lips. So I'm using a little concealer to work as a base and to mask out her natural lip color. So I want to go for a super natural lip. So I'm using a lip liner in the shade pretty close to the model's skin tone, but just a little bit darker. Make sure the entire lip is sculpted, and then just take a lip brush and blend it out. So now I can apply lipstick. So this color is a super natural color. It just has a little bit of a frost to it, but it's just going to give the lips a nice vibrant glow without adding too much color. Going back in to add some more definition.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening?
And then to blend everything all together, we're just going to use a really neutral gloss.
Yeah. Yeah.